Hi, I'm Anna, and I'm a program specialist at Girl Scouts of Greater Los Angeles. That means I plan STEAM programs and experiences for girls in LA. Girl Scouts of Greater Los Angeles is located in the great state of California, and we're coming to you from the city of Whittier, about 20 minutes to the Pacific Ocean.
Hi, I'm Ashley, a 4th grader and a junior Girl Scout.
In today's video, we are going to complete steps 1 and 2 of the Cadette Space Science Researcher Badge by observing and exploring light to deepen your understanding of the sun. At the end of this video, we'll recreate some scientific experiments to discover more things about light.
Now let's get started. This session will take about 15 minutes to complete.
You'll need 3 markers,
A CD or something round,
a pair of scissors,
white paper,
cardboard,
pencil,
a ruler and some tape,
a sheet of construction paper. Dark colors work the best.
3 small objects that'll fit on your construction paper,
And your star notebook.
We created a star notebook by stapling a few sheets of white paper together.
Scientists have used the observation and exploration of light to make discoveries that deepen their understanding of the sun, stars, and other objects in space.
Today, we are going to complete 2 scientific experiments, sun prints and paper spinners.
In our first experiment, we will explore white light by making a Newton disk.
Isaac Newton discovered that when a narrow beam of light passes through a prism, it emerges as different bands of color. When writing about this discovery in his book Optics, he was the first person to describe these bands of color using the word spectrum. To demonstrate that white light is made up of colors, he recombined the colors with the second prism.
He also made a spinner just like the one we are going to make to recombine the colors into white light. Today we call those spinners Newton disks.
For our first experiment, we are going to create paper spinners or Newton disks. So you'll need your 3 markers, red, blue, and green, a pencil, a piece of white copy paper, some cardboard paper, scissors, a ruler, and some tape, and something round. Feel free to pause this video at any time as we complete each step of this project. First, let's use our CD or something similar to trace a circle onto our white sheet of paper and onto our cardboard. I've already traced my circle onto my cardboard piece of paper. So you'll see that I have my circle traced on the white paper as well as the cardboard paper. So next, you're going to use your ruler and you're going to create 12 sections onto your paper, white paper. So you can start off by doing quarters, and then after that you can make each quarter, you can divide each quarter into 3 sections, just like a clock.
Let's start coloring in our segments using red, blue, and green markers, alternating the colors until all parts are colored in.
All right, we finished coloring it out. So now what you're going to do is you're going to get your pair of scissors and you're going to cut out your circle both on your copy paper as well, sorry about that, as well as your cardboard. All right, so Ashley has already cut out both. So what she's going to do is she's going to use some tape to attach her white sheet of paper with the cardboard. So here's mine, there's Ashley's. So the last step is we can tape our pencil onto the back of the cardboard. So I'm actually going to use marker because I think this might be a little bit more durable. So this one's mine, and that one's Ashley's. So to test our mutant disc, we're gonna get our marker and we're gonna spin it really quickly. And you'll notice that as the colors blend, it might appear gray or white. So let's try it out. Okay, let me show you mine. Ready? What do you think?
It looks a little gray.
Okay, let's see yours. Oh yeah, I definitely see some gray. So go ahead and take a moment to jot down your findings and observations in your star notebook.
Now we're going to experiment with invisible light by making sun prints.
So let's gather the materials we'll need. So we have a few sheets of construction paper, purple, black, orange, and blue, and 3 to 4 objects. You will also need some plastic wrap. This is going to help the sun prints develop a little bit better.
These items are relatively flat, so they won't slide off your paper or fly away.
The light that we see with our eyes is called visible light, and it's just a small part of all the light around us. Some type of light have more energy than others. For example, UV, gamma rays, and X-rays.
Some types have less, like infrared, microwaves, and radio waves.
We call these different types of light the electromagnetic spectrum. Even the light that we cannot see is still light. The paper will allow us to see the effects of the invisible light. The construction paper will react when exposed to the UV rays of the sun.
Gather a few objects and plan the way you'd like to lay them out on your paper.
So go ahead and take the time now to plan how you'd like to lay your objects out. So I have a few leaves from my garden, so I'll probably just lay them 2 on one sheet, and then I have a flower and a round object that I'm going to place on my second sheet. What about you, Ashley?
So I have this flower. It's pretty long, so I'm going to put it on the right corner of my orange paper. I have this leaf that I'm going to put on the left corner, and this flower in the middle.
All right, so go ahead and take the time to plan how you'd like your objects laid out. Once you're done, grab an adult and let's head outside. Find a spot in the sun and set your paper down. Make sure your objects are where you'd like them. After about 4 hours, we're going to check on our sun prints and see how they developed.
Hi, so we came outside today to place our sun prints down. As you can see, we placed some saran wrap and rocks to hold it down. We're going to check in about 4 hours to see what happened with invisible light. Bye now.
Let's take a look at our sun prints.
What did you see?
So here are 2 sheets of paper. This one here was not exposed to the UV rays of the sun, while this one was. You can see where I placed my 2 objects on my sheet of paper. What about you, Ashley?
This is the area where I placed the 2 leaves that were not affected by the UV rays of the sun.
Great. You can see on hers clearly where she placed her object. So the orange stayed pretty orange, where the other parts of the paper faded a bit. Good science leads to more questions. What kind of questions did your work inspire?
Jot down your questions in your star notebook.
Go ahead and take the time to do that now. Ultraviolet light is the invisible light that made our sun prints. Learn more about UV light by visiting science.nasa.gov.
After visiting the site, write down your findings or any questions you might have.
After you do something new, it's a good idea to think about what you liked, what you didn't like, or what you might want to do next.
What did you find enjoyable?
What did you learn about white light?
What did you learn about invisible light?
If you or your Girl Scout enjoyed this activity, you might want to try some more of the Cadette badge activities you can find at Girl Scouts at Home. Your troop leader can help you find the rest of the steps for the Cadette Space Science Researcher badge by visiting the Volunteer Toolkit or at our Girl Scout shop by visiting www.girlscoutshop.com. And if you earn your badge, you can ask your adult to buy it too.
And if you're not yet a Girl Scout and want to join us, go to girlscout.org to learn more.
See you next time.